In the grim darkness of the far future, where humanity's survival hangs by a thread, there exists an enigmatic force known as the Deathwatch. These elite warriors stand as the last line of defense against the most terrifying Xenos threats that plague the Imperium of man. Their existence is shrouded in mystery, their methods cloaked in secrecy, and their true purpose known only to a select few. The Deathwatch operates in the shadows, far from the prying eyes of the Imperium's teeming billions. They are the silent guardians, the watchful protectors who face horrors beyond imagination. Their ranks comprise the finest warriors drawn from various Space Marine chapters, each bringing unique skills and experiences to form a lethal amalgamation of combat prowess. At the heart of the Deathwatch's mission lies a repository of forbidden knowledge, information so dangerous that its very existence threatens the fabric of the Imperium. This hidden lore drives their every action, shaping their strategies and fueling their relentless pursuit of Xenos threats. The origins of this clandestine organization can be traced back to the tumultuous era following the Horus Heresy. In those dark days, as the Imperium reeled from betrayal and near destruction, a group of far-sighted individuals recognized the need for a specialized force to combat alien menaces. Thus the Deathwatch was born, forged in secrecy and tempered by necessity. Throughout the millennia, the Deathwatch has accumulated a vast trove of information on xenospecies, their technologies, and their threat potential. This knowledge, carefully guarded and meticulously catalogued, forms the backbone of their operations. It is a double-edged sword, invaluable in combating alien threats, yet potentially catastrophic if it were to fall into the wrong hands. The Inquisition, ever vigilant against threats both external and internal, maintains a close relationship with the Deathwatch. This symbiotic partnership ensures that the most critical Xenos-related intelligence reaches those best equipped to act upon it. Together they form a bulwark against the encroaching darkness that threatens to engulf humanity. Within the hallowed halls of Watch fortresses scattered across the galaxy, Deathwatch Marines undergo rigorous training and indoctrination. Here they are exposed to carefully controlled fragments of the hidden knowledge that drives their mission. This information is parceled out on a need-to-know basis, ensuring that no single individual possesses enough to compromise the entire organization. The secretive nature of the Deathwatch extends even to their own members. Battle brothers serve their vigil, often unaware of the full scope of the organization's activities. This compartmentalization serves as a safeguard, protecting the integrity of their mission and the sanctity of their forbidden knowledge. Whispers abound of ancient alien artifacts stored in secure vaults deep within Watch fortresses. These relics, seized at great cost during countless xenocidal campaigns, are studied by the most trusted members of the Deathwatch and the Ordo Xenos. The insights gleaned from these studies inform tactics, drive technological advancements, and occasionally reveal horrifying truths about the nature of the universe. The weight of this hidden knowledge bears heavily upon the shoulders of the Deathwatch's leadership. Chapter masters and watch commanders must navigate a treacherous path, balancing the need for operational effectiveness against the risk of exposure. Every deployment, every engagement with Xenos forces, carries the potential for catastrophic consequences should their closely guarded secrets be revealed. In the face of such monumental responsibility, the Deathwatch remains steadfast. Their unwavering dedication to humanity's survival drives them to confront threats that would break lesser warriors. Armed with forbidden lore and unshakable resolve, they stand ready to face whatever horrors the galaxy may unleash. In the annals of Imperial history, few organizations boast origins as shrouded in secrecy as the elite Xenos hunting force. Their genesis traces back to the tumultuous aftermath of galaxy-spanning civil war that nearly shattered humanity's dominion. Amidst the chaos and devastation, a select group of visionaries recognized the need for a specialized unit to combat alien threats. The concept of this clandestine force emerged from the minds of several key figures within the Inquisition. These far-sighted individuals understood that the fractured Imperium faced not only internal strife, but also external dangers from countless Xenos species seeking to exploit humanity's weakness. Thus they set in motion a plan to create an unparalleled fighting force. Drawing upon the finest warriors from various Adeptus Astartes chapters, these Inquisitors began to assemble their elite cadre. Each Space Marine brought unique combat doctrines, tactical expertise, and cultural perspectives from their parent chapters. This diversity of experience would prove crucial in adapting to the myriad alien threats they would face. The foundation of this secretive organization was laid in utmost secrecy. Hidden bases were established in remote sectors of the galaxy, far from prying eyes. These fortresses would serve as training grounds, armories, and repositories of forbidden knowledge. Within their walls, Battle Brothers would hone their skills and study the weaknesses of humanity's most terrifying enemies. As the fledgling group took shape, its founders grappled with the challenge of maintaining operational secrecy while ensuring effective deployment across vast stretches of space. The solution came in the form of a decentralized structure, with autonomous cells operating independently yet united by a common purpose. This approach allowed for rapid response to emerging threats while minimizing the risk of compromise. The early years of the organization were marked by trial and error. Battle Brothers from different chapters struggled to set aside ingrained habits and prejudices, learning to work together in pursuit of their shared mission. These initial difficulties forged bonds of brotherhood that would become legendary, creating a unity of purpose that transcended chapter loyalties. As the group's reputation grew, so did the challenges they faced. Encounters with previously unknown Xeno species tested their adaptability and resolve. Each victory added to their collective knowledge, while every defeat served as a harsh lesson in the cost of underestimating alien cunning. Through it all, the warriors remained steadfast in their commitment to safeguarding humanity. The organization's evolution was not without controversy. Some within the Imperium questioned the wisdom of concentrating such knowledge and power within a single entity. Others raised concerns about the potential for corruption or the misuse of the forbidden lore they accumulated. These doubts were met with unwavering resolve from the group's leadership, who understood that the risks were outweighed by the necessity of their mission. As centuries passed, the elite force refined its methods and expanded its influence. Watch fortresses were established in strategic locations across the galaxy, each serving as a bastion against Xenos incursions. These imposing structures housed vast libraries of alien lore, armories filled with specialized weaponry, and training facilities designed to push Space Marines to their limits. The recruitment process for this secretive brotherhood became a matter of great honor among Adeptus Astartes chapters. To be chosen for a vigil was seen as both a privilege and a solemn duty. Battle Brothers selected for this service underwent rigorous screening and indoctrination, ensuring their absolute loyalty to the organization's mission. One of the most significant developments in the group's history was the creation of specialized roles within its ranks. Skilled warriors were trained as librarians, harnessing their psychic abilities to counter alien threats. Others became tech marines, adapting their skills to analyze and counter Xenos technology. These specialized operatives added new dimensions to the organization's capabilities, allowing them to face increasingly complex challenges. The accumulation of knowledge became a cornerstone of the group's operations. Every engagement with alien forces was meticulously documented and analyzed. This growing repository of information allowed for the development of increasingly sophisticated tactics and technologies. However, it also presented a significant security risk, necessitating the implementation of stringent protocols to protect this valuable data. As the organization's influence grew, so did its relationship with other Imperial institutions. Collaborations with the Adeptus Mechanicus led to the development of advanced weaponry tailored for combating specific Xenos threats. Partnerships with rogue traders provided valuable intelligence on alien activities in the fringes of Imperial space. Even the enigmatic Eldar occasionally shared information, recognizing the group's role in combating mutual enemies. The elite force's history is punctuated by moments of triumph and tragedy. Legendary victories against overwhelming odds became the subject of hushed whispers in the halls of power. Crushing defeats served as somber reminders of the ever-present danger posed by Xenos species. Through it all, the organization adapted, learned, and emerged stronger. One of the most pivotal moments in the group's history came during a period known as the Age of Apostasy. As the Imperium teetered on the brink of collapse, the elite Xenos hunters found themselves thrust into conflicts that tested the very limits of their capabilities. Their actions during this tumultuous time cemented their reputation as humanity's last line of defense against the alien menace. The dawn of the 41st millennium brought new challenges and opportunities. The awakening of ancient threats and the emergence of new Xeno species pushed the organization to evolve once more. Advanced training techniques were developed, incorporating holographic simulations and psycho-indoctrination to prepare Battle Brothers for encounters with previously unknown alien horrors. As the organization approached its 10,000th year of service, its leaders reflected on the long and storied history that had shaped their mission. The accumulated wisdom of countless campaigns, the sacrifices of innumerable Battle Brothers, and the weight of responsibility borne by each generation of warriors had forged an institution unlike any other in the Imperium. The elite force's journey from its humble beginnings to its current status as a linchpin of Imperial defense is a testament to the vision of its founders and the dedication of its members. As new threats loom on the horizon and ancient enemies stir from their slumber, the organization stands ready to face whatever challenges the galaxy may unleash, armed with the knowledge and experience of 10 millennia of ceaseless vigilance. Elite warriors of the Imperium stand apart from their brethren in numerous ways, their unique attributes honed through rigorous training and forged in the crucible of countless xenocidal campaigns. These exceptional individuals embody the pinnacle of human evolution, their abilities further enhanced by advanced war gear and esoteric knowledge. Physically imposing, these Space Marines tower over ordinary humans, their genetically modified bodies capable of superhuman feats. Enhanced musculature allows them to bear the weight of their formidable power armor with ease, moving with a grace that belies their massive size. Reinforced skeletal structures provide unparalleled durability, enabling them to withstand impacts that would pulverize unaugmented bones. Heightened senses play a crucial role in their effectiveness as Xenos hunters. Ocular implants grant them vision across multiple spectra, allowing them to perceive threats invisible to the naked eye. Auditory enhancements enable the detection of the faintest sounds, from the scuttle of tyrannid claws to the subtle hum of Necron technology. Even their sense of smell is augmented, capable of distinguishing the unique odors associated with various alien species. Cognitive abilities far surpass those of ordinary humans. Eidetic memory allows for instant recall of vast amounts of information, critical when facing the myriad threats of the galaxy. Enhanced processing speed enables split-second decision-making in the heat of battle. These mental faculties are further bolstered by hypno-indoctrination, implanting subconscious knowledge of Xenos weaknesses and combat techniques. One of the most distinctive features of these elite warriors is their black carapace. This unique implant interfaces directly with their power armor, allowing for unparalleled control and sensory feedback. The result is a seamless integration of man and machine, transforming their armor into a true second skin. Psychological conditioning plays a vital role in shaping these Xenos hunters. Rigorous mental training instills an unwavering focus on their mission, allowing them to resist fear and maintain combat effectiveness in the face of unimaginable horrors. This iron will is tempered by a deep sense of duty, driving them to make the ultimate sacrifice without hesitation if necessary. Adaptability stands as a hallmark of these elite warriors. Drawing from diverse chapter backgrounds, they bring a wide range of combat doctrines and tactical approaches to bear against alien threats. This versatility allows them to rapidly adjust their strategies in response to unexpected Xenos capabilities or environmental challenges. Specialized equipment sets them apart from their fellow Adeptus Astartes. Their iconic armor, adorned with chapter iconography and campaign markings, incorporates advanced stealth systems and environmental seals. This allows for operations in the most hostile environments, from the vacuum of space to toxic alien worlds. Weaponry wielded by these Xenos hunters represents the pinnacle of Imperial technology. Bolt weapons, already fearsome in standard configurations, are often modified with specialized ammunition designed to exploit specific alien weaknesses. Plasma guns, melta-weapons, and other heavy armaments provide the stopping power needed to bring down the largest Xenos monstrosities. Close combat prowess is a point of pride among these warriors. Many favor power weapons, their energy fields capable of slicing through the toughest alien carapaces. Others wield thunderhammers or power fists, channeling their superhuman strength to crush Xenos threats with devastating force. Some even master exotic weapons seized from vanquished foes, turning alien technology against its creators. Psychic abilities add another dimension to their combat capabilities. Librarians harness the power of the warp to unleash devastating attacks or erect impenetrable psychic barriers. These psykers also serve as early warning systems, their heightened sensitivity allowing them to detect the presence of certain Xenos species through their psychic emanations. The art of xenology forms a core part of their expertise. Years of study and first-hand experience grant these warriors an encyclopedic knowledge of alien biology, technology, and tactics. This understanding allows them to exploit weaknesses, predict behaviors, and develop counter-strategies for even the most obscure Xenos threats. Tactical flexibility is paramount in their operations. Small kill teams operate with a level of autonomy rarely seen in other Imperial forces. Each member brings specialized skills to the group, allowing for a synergistic approach to combat. This adaptability extends to their mission parameters, with teams capable of switching from covert infiltration to full-scale assault as the situation demands. Technological augmentation goes beyond their power armor and weapons. Many warriors incorporate bionic enhancements to replace limbs lost in battle or to further augment their capabilities. Some even volunteer for experimental procedures, pushing the boundaries of human enhancement in their quest for martial perfection. Training facilities within their fortresses utilize advanced simulations to recreate encounters with known Xenos species and hypothetical threats. These exercises push the limits of physical and mental endurance, ensuring that warriors are prepared for any conceivable challenge. Live-fire drills using captured alien specimens provide invaluable experience in countering Xenos tactics and physiology. The burden of knowledge weighs heavily on these elite warriors. Exposure to forbidden lore and encounters with reality-warping alien technologies can take a psychological toll. To combat this, specialized chaplains provide spiritual guidance and mental reinforcement, helping to anchor warriors in their humanity and purpose. Ritual and tradition play significant roles in their daily lives. Each warrior brings customs from their parent chapter, creating a unique cultural tapestry within the organization. These practices serve to reinforce bonds of brotherhood and maintain connections to their diverse origins. Heraldry and insignia hold deep meaning for these Xenos hunters. While their armor is predominantly black, shoulder pauldrons display the colors and heraldry of their original chapters. Additional markings denote specializations, campaign honors, and individual achievements. This blending of identities serves as a constant reminder of their dual loyalties to their chapters and to their sworn duty as guardians against the alien. The concept of the long vigil defines their service. Warriors seconded to this elite force may serve for decades or even centuries before returning to their parent chapters. This extended duty allows for the accumulation of vast experience and knowledge, transforming them into living repositories of xenocidal lore. Recruitment into their ranks is a process shrouded in secrecy. Potential candidates are identified based on their combat prowess, tactical acumen, and psychological resilience. Rigorous testing weeds out all but the most exceptional individuals, ensuring that only those truly suited to the unique challenges of Xenos hunting are admitted. Specialized roles within the organization cater to diverse skill sets. Apothecaries not only tend to the wounded, but also study alien physiology, seeking weaknesses to exploit. Techmarines adapt their skills to analyze and counter Xenos technology, often reverse engineering captured devices to gain tactical advantages. The Omega Vault, a mysterious chamber found in each fortress, represents one of their most enigmatic features. These vaults contain artifacts and information that unlock at predetermined times or in response to specific events. The purpose and origin of these vaults remain a subject of speculation even among the highest-ranking members of the organization. Interchapter rivalries, while generally set aside in pursuit of their common goal, occasionally surface during moments of downtime. Friendly competitions and debates over combat doctrine serve as outlets for these tensions, ultimately strengthening the bonds between warriors from different backgrounds. The ability to operate independently for extended periods sets them apart from many Imperial forces. Their fortresses serve as self-contained bases of operation, equipped with everything needed to sustain long-term campaigns against Xenos threats. This autonomy allows for rapid response to emerging dangers, without the need for extensive logistical support. Diplomatic skills, while not often associated with Space Marines, play a crucial role in their operations. The ability to interact with human populations, negotiate with potential allies, and extract information from reluctant sources is as vital as combat prowess in many of their missions. The weight of responsibility borne by these warriors is immense. They stand as the first and often last line of defense against existential threats to humanity. This burden fosters a sense of grim determination and fatalistic humor, traits that help them cope with the horrors they face on a regular basis. In essence, these elite Xenos hunters represent the Imperium's ultimate weapon against alien threats. Their unique combination of combat prowess, specialized knowledge, and unwavering dedication makes them a force unparalleled in the galaxy. As guardians of humanity's survival, they stand ready to face whatever horrors the Void may unleash, armed with the skills, technology, and determination needed to triumph against impossible odds. In the vast tapestry of the grim dark future, elite Xenos hunters occupy a unique and pivotal position. Their influence extends far beyond the immediate battlefield, shaping the very fabric of humanity's struggle for survival in a hostile galaxy. At the forefront of their role stands the relentless pursuit of alien threats. These warriors serve as the Imperium's first line of defense against Xenos incursions, often deployed to combat emerging threats before they can gain a foothold in human-controlled space. Their swift and decisive actions have prevented countless potential invasions, safeguarding billions of lives across the galaxy. Intelligence gathering forms a crucial aspect of their operations. Through covert missions and daring raids, these elite forces amass vast quantities of information on various alien species. This knowledge, carefully catalogued and analyzed, becomes an invaluable resource for Imperial strategists and military commanders. The insights gleaned from their operations often prove decisive in large-scale conflicts against Xenos armies. Technological advancement within the Imperium owes much to the efforts of these specialized warriors. Their encounters with alien artifacts and weaponry provide the Adeptus Mechanicus with rare opportunities to study Xenos technology. While the tech priests approach such heretical devices with caution, the potential for reverse engineering and developing countermeasures cannot be overstated. The psychological impact of these elite forces on Imperial morale cannot be understated. Tales of their heroic deeds and impossible victories spread throughout the ranks of the Imperial Guard and Navy, bolstering courage in the face of terrifying alien foes. For the average citizen of the Imperium, the knowledge that such guardians stand watch against the horrors of the Void provides a measure of comfort in an otherwise bleak existence. Politically, the organization wields considerable influence within the complex power structures of the Imperium. Their close ties to the Inquisition, particularly the Ordo Xenos, grant them access to resources and information far beyond the reach of most Imperial institutions. This relationship, while sometimes fraught with tension, ensures that the most critical Xenos-related intelligence reaches those best equipped to act upon it. The training and experience gained by Space Marines during their service with this elite force have far-reaching effects on their parent chapters. Upon returning to their original brotherhoods, these veterans bring with them invaluable knowledge of Xenos tactics and biology. This dissemination of expertise enhances the overall effectiveness of the Adeptus Astartes in combating alien threats across the galaxy. In diplomatic spheres, the organization plays a subtle yet significant role. Their expertise is often called upon in negotiations with potentially hostile alien races. While diplomacy may seem at odds with their primary mission, the ability to avoid unnecessary conflicts and potentially gain allies against greater threats is a valuable asset in the grand scheme of galactic politics. The mere existence of this specialized force serves as a deterrent to some alien species. Knowledge of their capabilities and ruthless efficiency in eliminating Xenos threats has given pause to more than one alien race contemplating aggression against Imperial worlds. This deterrent effect, while difficult to quantify, has undoubtedly prevented numerous conflicts before they could begin. Within the ranks of the Inquisition, the insights provided by these elite warriors are highly prized. Inquisitors of the Ordo Xenos frequently call upon their expertise when investigating potential alien infiltrations or assessing the threat level of newly discovered species. This collaboration ensures that the Imperium's response to Xenos activity is informed by the most up-to-date and accurate information available. The organization's influence extends to the realm of Imperial faith. While not directly affiliated with the ecclesiarchy, their unwavering dedication to humanity's survival and their heroic struggles against the alien menace have made them figures of veneration among some Imperial cults. Legends of their exploits, often exaggerated in the telling, inspire fervent devotion and reinforce the Emperor's mandate to purge the galaxy of Xenos taint. In the field of xenobiology, the contributions of these specialized forces are unparalleled. Their first-hand encounters with a vast array of alien life forms provide invaluable data for Imperial scholars. This knowledge not only aids in developing more effective weapons and tactics, but also contributes to the Imperium's understanding of galactic biodiversity and potential ecological threats posed by invasive Xenos species. The organization's role in maintaining the Imperium's borders is often overlooked but critically important. Their watch fortresses, strategically positioned in volatile regions of space, serve as bulwarks against Xenos encroachment. These bastions not only repel invaders, but also act as forward bases for preemptive strikes against gathering alien forces, maintaining the integrity of Imperial territory. In times of sector-wide crisis, the impact of these elite warriors can be pivotal. Their ability to rapidly deploy small, highly effective teams to critical hotspots can turn the tide of larger conflicts. By eliminating key Xenos leaders, destroying vital alien infrastructure, or securing crucial objectives, they create opportunities for larger Imperial forces to achieve victory in major engagements. The specialized equipment and weaponry developed for these Xenos hunters often find their way into broader Imperial use. Advancements in power armor systems, improvements in bolt weapon technology, and innovations in anti-Xenos weaponry pioneered by this organization eventually trickle down to other branches of the Imperium's military forces, enhancing overall combat effectiveness against alien foes. In the realm of Imperial strategy, the insights provided by these elite forces shape long-term planning and resource allocation. Their assessments of Xenos capabilities and potential threats influence decisions on fleet movements, planetary defenses, and even the direction of human expansion into new regions of space. This strategic input ensures that the Imperium remains proactive rather than purely reactive in its approach to galactic threats. The organization's influence on Imperial culture, while subtle, is pervasive. Artists and remembrancers draw inspiration from tales of their heroic deeds, creating epic poems, stirring musical compositions, and grand sculptures that glorify their victories over the alien. These works serve to reinforce anti-Xenos sentiment among the populace and inspire future generations to remain vigilant against the threat of the inhuman. In the field of genetics, the unique physiology of these enhanced warriors provides valuable data for ongoing efforts to improve the creation of Space Marines. The extreme conditions they face in combat against Xenos foes push the limits of their augmentations, offering insights that may lead to future advancements in the process of transforming human recruits into transhuman warriors. The organization's role in containing potential psyker threats is often overlooked but vitally important. Their experience in dealing with psychically active Xenos species makes them uniquely qualified to assist in the detection and neutralization of rogue human psykers who may have fallen under alien influence. This capability adds an extra layer of security to the Imperium's ongoing efforts to manage the Psyker population. In matters of Imperial jurisprudence, the testimony of these elite warriors carries significant weight. Their assessments of Xenos-related crimes and heretical activities involving alien technology or artifacts often prove crucial in inquisitorial tribunals and trials conducted by the Adeptus Arbites. This influence extends to the formulation of Imperial laws and regulations concerning Xenos containment and quarantine procedures. The organization's impact on Imperial logistics and supply chains is considerable. Their need for specialized equipment and exotic materials drives innovation in manufacturing processes and resource allocation. Forge worlds dedicated to producing their unique war gear develop new technologies and techniques that eventually benefit other branches of the Imperium's military-industrial complex. In the realm of warp travel, the expertise of these Xenos hunters proves invaluable. Their knowledge of alien webway technology and experience in combating warp-capable Xenos species contributes to the ongoing efforts to secure and expand humanity's ability to navigate the treacherous currents of the immaterium. This work is crucial in maintaining the fragile network of warp routes that bind the Imperium together. The influence of this elite force extends even to the highest levels of Imperial governance. Their reports and recommendations are given serious consideration in the chambers of the High Lords of Terra, influencing decisions that affect the entire Imperium. While they do not wield direct political power, their expertise in Xenos matters ensures that their voice is heard in the shaping of galactic policy. In the endless war against chaos, these specialized warriors play a unique role. Their expertise in combating alien threats provides valuable insights into fighting the demonic, as many of the tactics and technologies developed for Xenos warfare prove effective against the forces of the ruinous powers. This crossover of knowledge enhances the Imperium's overall capability to face threats both alien and chaotic. The organization's influence on Imperial architecture and urban planning is subtle but significant. Their experience in urban combat against Xenos invaders informs the design of defensive structures and city layouts on frontier worlds. These insights help create urban environments that are more resilient to alien incursions and easier to defend in the event of an attack. In the field of Imperial education, particularly in military academies and Schola Progenium facilities, the tactics and experiences of these elite Xenos hunters form an essential part of the curriculum. Future leaders of the Imperium's armed forces study their methods, learning valuable lessons that will shape their approach to combating alien threats in their own careers. The psychological warfare techniques developed by this organization have far-reaching applications. Their understanding of xenopsychology and the terror tactics used against alien foes find use in other aspects of Imperial operations, from intimidating rebellious human populations to breaking the morale of heretical cults. This expertise in psychological manipulation adds another weapon to the Imperium's arsenal in maintaining control over its vast domains. In conclusion, the role and influence of these elite Xenos hunters extend to nearly every aspect of Imperial existence. From the front lines of battle to the halls of power, from scientific research to cultural expression, their impact shapes the very nature of humanity's struggle for survival in the grim darkness of the far future. As long as alien threats lurk in the void, these guardians will stand watch, their vigil an enduring bulwark against the encroaching darkness that threatens to engulf mankind. Legends abound of the elite Xenos hunters' exploits across the galaxy. One such tale speaks of a lone warrior who single-handedly held off a Tyrannid swarm for 3 days and nights. Armed with nothing but his bolt pistol and combat knife, this indomitable guardian stood atop a narrow bridge, becoming a living bulwark against the chitinous tide. His actions allowed thousands of civilians to evacuate, saving an entire world from becoming biomass for the Great Devourer. Hidden within the depths of their watch fortresses lie chambers filled with exotic trophies. These grim museums house everything from orc teeth to Eldar spirit stones, each artifact a testament to victories hard won. Whispers among the ranks tell of a room containing the preserved corpses of previously unknown Xeno species, studied in secret to prepare for future encounters. An intriguing quirk of their service involves the adoption of alien weapons. While most Imperial forces shun such heretical tools, these specialists occasionally incorporate captured Xenos technology into their arsenal. Tales circulate of a veteran wielding a modified Necron Gauss flare, its eerie green glow a stark contrast to the black of his armor. Ritual scrimshawing holds significant importance within their ranks. Warriors often spend hours etching intricate designs into their armor or weapons, each mark telling the story of a battle fought or a comrade lost. These personal histories, carved in ceramite and bone, serve as both meditation and memorial. Lore speaks of a clandestine mission to an orc-held world, where a kill team infiltrated the largest mech shop on the planet. Their objective: to sabotage a massive war machine under construction. The operation's success relied not on brute force, but on the team's tech marine's ability to think orky and rig the contraption to spectacularly backfire upon activation. Among their most prized relics is a phase blade of unknown origin. This mysterious weapon phases in and out of reality, allowing it to bypass armor and energy shields alike. Its wielder, chosen through a grueling series of trials, is said to be nigh unstoppable in close combat, their strikes landing true regardless of the target's defenses. An unusual tradition exists within certain watch fortresses involving the cultivation of alien flora. These xenobotanical gardens serve multiple purposes: studying potential weaknesses, developing new toxins, and occasionally creating unique dishes for feasts celebrating major victories. The practice remains controversial, with some viewing it as dangerously close to tech heresy. Legends tell of a veteran who survived direct mental contact with a Genestealer patriarch. Instead of falling to its psychic dominance, this extraordinary individual not only resisted, but turned the alien's mental probe against it, temporarily disorienting the entire brood. This feat led to new training protocols for psychic defense among the ranks. Deep in the archives of their oldest fortress lies a curious artifact, a small, unremarkable box that occasionally emits a soft humming noise. Attempts to open it have proven futile, and some speculate it may be of Chetan origin. Its purpose remains a mystery, but its presence serves as a constant reminder of the enigmatic nature of the foes they face. A peculiar honor exists among these warriors: the Mark of the Xenophage. This rare distinction is bestowed upon those who have consumed the flesh of a particularly dangerous alien foe, absorbing its strength in a ritual that skirts the edge of heresy. Recipients of this mark are both revered and viewed with caution by their brothers. One of the most bizarre encounters in their history involved a Xeno species that communicated through elaborate dances. The kill team sent to investigate found themselves engaged in a deadly ballet, their every move a response in an intricate conversation of violence. The incident led to the inclusion of interpretive movement studies in some training regiments. A controversial experiment conducted centuries ago sought to create hybrid armor incorporating tyrannid biomorphs. The project, while ultimately deemed too dangerous to continue, produced a single suit of living armor. Its whereabouts remain unknown, but rumors persist of a lone warrior encased in ever-shifting chitinous plates. Among their ranks walks a warrior known only as the Blank. This enigmatic figure possesses no discernible chapter origin and appears to have no presence in the warp. His mere proximity causes discomfort in psychers and seems to disrupt certain Xenos' abilities. Theories about his nature range from the product of secret Imperial experiments to a unique form of null entity. An ancient custom practiced in some watch fortresses involves the creation of memory beads. These small artifacts, crafted from the remains of vanquished Xenos, contain psychic imprints of the battles fought against them. Veterans wear strands of these beads, using them as both a focus for meditation and a way to share experiences with younger brothers. One of the most audacious operations in their history involved infiltrating a Necron tomb world during its awakening cycle. The kill team responsible not only gathered crucial intelligence on Necron resurrection protocols, but also managed to redirect an entire phalanx of awakening warriors into the planet's molten core, delaying the tomb world's activation by centuries. A curious phenomenon observed among long-serving veterans is the development of xenosense. These individuals claim to perceive the presence of alien life forms through inexplicable means, often describing it as a tingling at the base of the skull or an odd taste in the mouth. While officially dismissed as superstition, many commanders have learned to trust these hunches. Hidden away in a secret vault lies a collection of Xenos musical instruments. These bizarre artifacts, gathered from 100 worlds, are studied for their potential as weapons. Legends speak of alien harmonies capable of liquefying organs or inducing immediate psychosis in human listeners. Occasional concerts are held for the most veteran brothers, a test of will as much as a scientific endeavor. One of the most perplexing mysteries in their lore concerns the shifting spire of Watch Fortress Ariok. This ancient structure appears to change its internal layout at random intervals, with rooms and corridors rearranging themselves without apparent cause. Some believe it to be the result of Xenos technology, while others view it as a manifestation of warp energies. A grim tradition practiced by some kill teams involves the creation of Xenos lexicons. These macabre tomes, bound in the hide of vanquished alien leaders, contain detailed information on the biology, culture, and weaknesses of various species. The process of creating these books is considered a form of psychological warfare against the Xenos threats they face. Among the most valued operatives in their ranks are the Xenosmiths. These specialists possess an uncanny ability to repair and modify alien technology. Their skills blur the line between tech priest and heretic, allowing kill teams to turn the weapons of the enemy against them in the heat of battle. An enigmatic figure known as the Chronicler is said to move between watch fortresses, gathering tales of victories and defeats alike. This mysterious individual, whose face is never seen, compiles these stories into a vast archive that serves as both historical record and tactical database. Some whisper that the Chronicler is not a single person, but a mantle passed down through generations. One of the most bizarre encounters recorded in their annals involved a Xenos species that existed out of phase with normal space-time. The kill team sent to investigate found themselves fighting an enemy that appeared and disappeared at random, sometimes seeming to age or de-age during the battle. The incident left several brothers with a form of temporal sickness, their personal timelines occasionally slipping out of sync with the rest of reality. A unique form of divination practiced by some librarians involves reading the genetic code of Xenos species like a form of prophecy. By analyzing the mutations and adaptations present in alien DNA, these psychers claim to glimpse possible futures and evolutionary paths. The practice remains highly controversial, with some viewing it as dangerously close to Xenos worship. Deep within the oldest watch fortress lies a chamber known as the Hall of Echoes. This mysterious space is said to contain psychic imprints of every alien species encountered by the chapter. Veterans enter the hall to experience firsthand the thoughts and sensations of their Xenos prey, a practice that walks a fine line between tactical advantage and madness. An unusual honor bestowed upon the most dedicated Xenos hunters is the right to bear a nullifier halo. These rare devices, believed to be of Jokairo origin, create a field that disrupts alien technology and psychic abilities. The sight of a warrior wreathed in the shimmering aura of a nullifier halo is said to strike terror into the hearts of even the most fearsome Xenos. Legends speak of a kill team that became lost in the webway for over a century. When they finally emerged, their armor was adorned with glyphs of unknown origin, and they possessed knowledge of Eldar technology that bordered on the heretical. These warriors, known as the Waywalkers, are both revered and viewed with suspicion by their brothers. One of the most closely guarded secrets within their ranks is the existence of the Xenoforge. This ancient device, believed to be a relic of the Dark Age of technology, allows for the creation of hybrid weapons that incorporate aspects of alien technology. The use of such weapons is strictly regulated, reserved only for the most dire of circumstances. A curious tradition observed in some watch fortresses is the Feast of 1,000 Worlds. During this rare celebration, dishes prepared from flora and fauna gathered from alien worlds are served. Participants view it as both a test of courage and a way to gain insight into the biology of potential threats. The practice remains highly controversial, with some viewing it as a dangerous flirtation with xenophilia. Among the most valued members of their organization are the xenolinguists. These individuals possess the rare ability to decipher and speak alien languages, often through a combination of enhanced cognitive functions and Xenos biotech implants. Their skills prove invaluable in interrogations and occasionally in averting conflicts through negotiation. An enigmatic artifact, known as the parallax lens, is said to allow its user to perceive alternate realities. This device, of suspected Hrud origin, has been used to glimpse potential futures and alternate outcomes of battles against Xenos forces. Its use is strictly regulated, as prolonged exposure has been known to drive even the strongest minds to madness. One of the most audacious operations in their history involved the infiltration of a genestealer cult by a kill team comprised entirely of librarians. These psychers, through a combination of mental discipline and forbidden techniques, managed to mimic the psychic signature of the cult's brood mind, gathering crucial intelligence that led to the cult's eventual destruction. A grim honor reserved for the most veteran Xenos hunters is the right to wear a cloak of whispers. These eerie garments, woven from psychically active Xenos materials, absorb ambient psychic energy and can be used to mask the wearer's presence from both technological and psychic detection. The process of creating these cloaks remains a closely guarded secret. Legends tell of a warrior known as the Shape Changer, who possessed the uncanny ability to alter his physical form to mimic various Xenos species. Whether through extensive bionic modification or some unknown xenotech, this individual became an unparalleled infiltrator. His ultimate fate remains unknown, with some speculating that he may still be active, hidden deep behind enemy lines. Delving into the intricate tapestry of the grim dark future, we find the elite Xenos hunters standing as a bastion against the encroaching tide of alien threats. Their existence, shrouded in secrecy and steeped in legend, represents a critical linchpin in humanity's struggle for survival. Examining the historical context of their formation reveals a pragmatic response to an ever-increasing Xenos menace. Born from necessity in the aftermath of galaxy-spanning conflict, this specialized force embodies the Imperium's adaptive strategy in the face of diverse and evolving threats. The unique composition of their ranks, drawing from various Space Marine chapters, stands as a testament to the power of unity in diversity. This melding of different combat doctrines and cultural backgrounds creates a force greater than the sum of its parts, capable of addressing a wide spectrum of alien challenges. Analyzing their operational methodology unveils a sophisticated approach to Xenos containment and eradication. The emphasis on small, elite kill teams allows for surgical precision in their interventions, often preventing large-scale conflicts through targeted actions against key alien assets or leadership. The psychological impact of these warriors on both allies and enemies cannot be overstated. For Imperial forces, they represent hope, the assurance that humanity's finest stand ready to face the most terrifying Xenos threats. To alien races, their very name evokes fear, a deterrent that has undoubtedly prevented countless incursions before they could begin. Investigating the technological advancements spurred by their activities reveals a significant contribution to the Imperium's overall martial capabilities. The insights gained from studying alien technology, coupled with the practical experience of using it in combat, have led to innovations that ripple throughout the Adeptus Mechanicus and beyond. The role of forbidden knowledge in their operations presents a double-edged sword. While this arcane lore proves invaluable in combating Xenos threats, it also poses risks of corruption and heresy. The delicate balance maintained by these warriors, walking the line between necessity and orthodoxy, is a testament to their unwavering dedication to humanity's survival. Evaluating their influence on Imperial policy and strategy unveils a far-reaching impact that extends beyond mere military actions. Their intelligence gathering and threat assessments shape decisions at the highest levels of Imperial governance, influencing everything from resource allocation to colonization efforts. The cultural significance of these Xenos hunters within the Imperium offers a fascinating glimpse into the human psyche in the 41st millennium. Legends of their exploits serve as a rallying point for Imperial citizens, a reminder of humanity's potential for greatness in the face of overwhelming odds. Examining the specialized roles within their organization reveals a highly adaptable force structure. From librarians harnessing psychic powers against alien minds to tech marines deciphering Xenos technology, each specialist contributes unique skills essential for confronting the diverse array of alien threats. The ethical considerations surrounding their methods and knowledge acquisition present a complex moral landscape. The use of alien technology and the occasional adoption of Xenos tactics raise questions about the fine line between pragmatism and heresy in the fight for human survival. Analyzing the long-term psychological effects of their service provides insight into the immense mental fortitude required for their duties. The constant exposure to alien horrors and forbidden knowledge takes a toll, necessitating robust spiritual and psychological support systems to maintain their effectiveness. The diplomatic role occasionally played by these warriors, though seemingly at odds with their primary mission, highlights the nuanced approach required in navigating the complex galactic political landscape. Their ability to serve as both deterrent and potential mediator in Xenos relations demonstrates a flexibility crucial for the Imperium's survival. Evaluating the impact of their specialized training and experience on the broader Adeptus Astartes reveals a ripple effect of knowledge dissemination. Veterans returning to their parent chapters bring with them invaluable insights, elevating the overall effectiveness of Space Marines in combating Xenos threats across the galaxy. The secretive nature of their operations, while necessary for security, raises questions about accountability and oversight. The delicate balance between operational autonomy and integration with other Imperial institutions presents an ongoing challenge in managing this powerful and potentially dangerous force. Examining their role in containing psychic and warp-related Xenos threats unveils a crucial aspect of their mission often overshadowed by more visible engagements. Their expertise in combating psychically active alien species provides a vital defense against some of the most insidious dangers facing the Imperium. The cultural exchange occurring within their ranks, as warriors from different chapters intermingle, presents a unique phenomenon in the usually rigid structure of the Adeptus Astartes. This cross-pollination of ideas and tactics enhances their adaptability, a critical factor in facing the ever-evolving Xenos menace. Analyzing the long-term strategic impact of their actions reveals a force that shapes the very nature of humanity's interaction with the galaxy. By maintaining vigilance against Xenos threats, they create space for human expansion and development, playing a crucial role in securing mankind's future among the stars. The psychological warfare aspects of their operations, from their fearsome reputation to the use of captured Xenos artifacts, demonstrate a sophisticated understanding of the importance of morale in galactic conflicts. Their ability to instill terror in alien foes while bolstering the courage of Imperial forces multiplies their effectiveness far beyond their limited numbers. Evaluating the risks associated with their accumulation of Xenos knowledge reveals a constant tension between the need for information and the dangers of corruption. The stringent protocols and mental conditioning required to safely handle this forbidden lore speak to the ever-present peril inherent in their duties. The influence of their operations on Imperial naval strategy highlights the importance of rapid response and surgical strikes in controlling Xenos incursions. Their ability to deploy swiftly and operate independently in hostile environments has led to innovations in fleet composition and tactics across the Imperial Navy. Examining their role in first contact scenarios with newly discovered alien species reveals a crucial function in shaping the Imperium's initial responses. Their assessments often determine whether a new Xenos race is treated as a potential threat, a possible ally, or a target for immediate extermination. The impact of their specialized equipment and weaponry on the broader Imperial military-industrial complex cannot be overstated. Innovations developed for their unique needs often find applications in other branches of the Imperial Armed Forces, driving technological advancement across the board. Analyzing their influence on Imperial architecture and urban planning, particularly in frontier worlds, unveils a practical application of their combat experience. The integration of defensive measures and strategic layouts in colony designs informed by their encounters with Xenos invaders, enhances the resilience of human settlements across the galaxy. The philosophical implications of their existence and methods present a microcosm of the Imperium's broader stance towards the alien. Their approach, balancing xenophobia with pragmatic study and adaptation, reflects the complex relationship between humanity and the myriad alien races inhabiting the galaxy. Evaluating their role in maintaining the Imperium's borders reveals a force that acts not just as a shield, but as a scalpel excising Xenos threats before they can take root. Their proactive approach to border security has reshaped Imperial defensive strategies, emphasizing preemptive action over mere reaction. The symbiotic relationship between these warriors and the Inquisition, particularly the Ordo Xenos, presents a model of inter-organizational cooperation crucial for the Imperium's survival. This partnership ensures that the most critical Xenos-related intelligence is swiftly acted upon by those best equipped to do so. Examining their impact on the Adeptus Mechanicus reveals a complex relationship of knowledge exchange and doctrinal tension. While tech priests eagerly study the Xenos artifacts they recover, the potential for tech heresy creates a constant undercurrent of caution and suspicion. The role of ritual and tradition within their ranks offers insight into how they maintain their humanity in the face of constant exposure to the alien. These practices serve not just as a link to their varied origins, but as an anchor to their human identity amidst the horrors they face. Analyzing their influence on Imperial education and training programs reveals a far-reaching impact on how the Imperium prepares its forces to face Xenos threats. The tactics and knowledge they've accumulated over millennia shape curriculum across military academies and Schola Progenium facilities. The potential for future evolution of their role in the ever-changing landscape of galactic threats presents intriguing possibilities. As new Xenos species emerge and known races evolve, the adaptability and specialized knowledge of these warriors will become ever more crucial to the Imperium's survival. In conclusion, the elite Xenos hunters stand as a testament to humanity's resilience and adaptability in the face of an uncaring and hostile universe. Their existence embodies the Imperium's determination to secure mankind's dominion over the galaxy, no matter the cost. As bulwarks against the alien menace, they play a pivotal role in shaping the course of human history in the grim darkness of the far future. Their legacy, written in the blood of countless Xenos and the saved lives of innumerable humans, will endure as long as mankind reaches for the stars. In the never-ending war for survival, these shadowy guardians remain ever vigilant, standing between humanity and the encroaching darkness that threatens to extinguish the light of human civilization. As we reflect on their sacrifices and triumphs, we are reminded of the harsh realities of life in the 41st millennium. In a galaxy beset by threats from within and without, the existence of such a specialized and dedicated force offers a glimmer of hope, a promise that no matter how terrible the alien threat, humanity has champions ready to face it head-on. The future remains uncertain, with new challenges always looming on the horizon. Yet, as long as the elite Xenos hunters stand watch, their vigil unbroken and their resolve unshaken, humanity can face the coming storms with the knowledge that its finest warriors are ready to confront whatever horrors the void may unleash. In the grand tapestry of the Imperium's struggle for survival, these unsung heroes play a crucial role, their deeds often unknown yet vital to the continuation of human dominance in the galaxy. As the eternal war against the alien rages on, they will remain at the forefront, guardians against the darkness, protectors of humanity's future among the stars.